Yo, what is good, everybody? Your boy King Darius back with another video today. I just want to say, first and foremost, if you haven't done so already, please do me a favor, subscribe, comment, like. So far, just keep everything pushing so I can keep pushing videos out as much as I can to you guys. I'm doing this not only for myself because I wanted to do this. This is something new, but for you guys, my supporters, my fans. So please, just all the support that you can give, I will take. Let me know, guys. I'm ready to make this transition and do something big. Last video I did was about the 2020 first round NFL draft review. Teams 1 through 10 only. I only did the top 10 teams. Today's video, it's going to be teams who selected from 11th to 20th in the draft of the first round. So why not get it started? So first and foremost, we're going to start with the New York Jets. They selected offensive tackle Mekhi Becton from the University of Louisville. Sorry for the mispronunciation on the name. Grade-wise, I will give them an A on that. They need an offensive tackle that could come in and help protect Sam Darnold from the pass rush from the Patriots to the Bills / the Dolphins. So what a better way to get a young guy who was listed in the top 15 of offensive tackles. That was a good move by the Jets. Got to protect your franchise quarterback, so that was the way to go. The 12th pick in the draft went to the Las Vegas Raiders. Boo, we don't like Raiders fans here in Broncos country, as y'all can probably tell. But I will give their pick an A. Their pick was Henry Ruggs III from the University of Alabama. Speedster, another Tyreek Hill type of player. So I see John Gruden's been keeping an eye on Kansas City for some time now. So that makes sense. And they've needed receivers for a little while. They traded Amari Cooper last year or 2 years ago. I believe 2 years ago now. 2 years ago to the Dallas Cowboys. They didn't really have faith in him. They didn't think he was a number one. He's kind of proven them wrong on that a little bit, but we'll see what happens with him this season. But Henry Ruggs III, he is definitely like a really good player, guys. He was the fastest player in the draft. Out of all the players, he was the fastest one. He is going to be a problem for many secondaries. And again, we got the Broncos secondary, you got Kansas City secondary, and you got the LA Chargers. So he's just going to zoom right on past and just dart his way down the field, guys. So I'll give them an A, even though I don't like him, but hey, just being a realist, keeping things real, Raider Nation, let me know how you feel about that in the comments below. 13th pick. The 13th and the 14th pick, it was between the 49ers and the Bucks, but they traded picks. The Niners had the 13th. Tampa Bay had the 14th. Like I said, they just swapped spots. So the 13th pick belonged to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They took offensive tackle Tristan Wirfs. He went to the University of Iowa. Sorry, I kind of got my journal here, kind of ragging on myself. You probably could tell as I'm looking over. Like I said, keep a note, guys. Like I said, I don't know everything about everybody and who they're about and where they're from and all that. So just got to bear with me. Like I'm still getting this down, learning this. But Tristan Wirfs, offensive tackle from the University of Iowa. I'll give him a B+ on that. Reason why they took him, you just got Tom Brady, the GOAT, 43-year-old quarterback. That guy's old. Anytime he would take a hit, is worst case scenario, he'll likely get injured most likely, and especially being older in your early 40s playing football. Like, yeah, anything can happen. So I understand why they took offensive tackle. Smart way to go. I like the pick right there. That was a good move. And Tampa, they're trying to contend now. Again, they just got Rob Gronkowski. So they were doing everything they can to beef up that offensive line. Smart move, Tampa Bay Bucks. The next pick after that, like I said, was a trade between the Bucks and Niners. San Francisco 49ers took Javon Kinlaw, the defensive tackle from South Carolina. They've been drafting a lot of defensive linemen the past couple of years. They just recently traded DeForest Buckner to the Colts, so they obviously didn't have faith in him, so they let him go, and in return, they took Javon Kinlaw. I will give them an A on that. Again, I like the pick right there, beefing up their defense. San Francisco's defense the past couple of years have been really good. So, again, we'll see what they do in the NFC West. The 15th overall pick went to my hometown Denver Broncos. Woo woo! Let's go. We took a wide receiver from the University of Alabama. Most people call him Judge Judy, but his name is Jerry Judy, guys. Again, that's an A+ for the Broncos. John Elway and Vic Fangio, they did a great job picking him up. I like the pick. Again, he's a tall receiver. He's drawn comparisons to Odell Beckham Jr. / Santonio Holmes. He's very fast. He runs his routes well. And he's basically like another number one receiver. The last Alabama receiver before Ruggs, of course, that I know that got drafted really super high was Julio Jones by the Falcons back in 2011. So, again, the fact that Judy was a steal here, that's another thing. The Broncos got a steal at this spot. They projected Judy to go up to like 7th, 8th, or 9th, like in the top 10. So the fact he fell in our lap, we will take that here in Broncos country. Good job, Elway and company. And also, we're giving Drew Lock weapons. Courtland Sutton, Noah Fant, add Jeudy to the mix. Guys, again, teams don't want to see our receiving core. We're going to be a problem, and we're on our way back to getting that title contention. Hopefully, it's going to be a couple years, but we're moving up. We're not taking any back seats. The 16th overall pick went to the Atlanta Falcons. They took A.J. Terrell, the cornerback from the University of Clemson. I will give them a B on that. They do need to bump up their secondary. I know Keanu New, he's coming off an injury recently, so I understand, like, safety-wise, they had to focus on that. Cornerback, like I said, I think they still have Desmond Trufant. I don't know if they released him or not. I'll have to double check on that. But if they didn't, again, he could be a good mentor to AJ Terrell. So again, and he's gonna have a huge problem guarding Michael Thomas, Mike Evans, Emmanuel Sanders, all those guys. The NFC South, they have great receivers, guys. So Atlanta definitely needed to take that pick there. So I'll give them a B on that. So. The Dallas Cowboys were next with the 17th overall pick. They took wide receiver CeeDee Lamb from the University of Oklahoma. That is an A on that pick. A reason why I like it, you're giving Dak Prescott more weapons. He's already got Amari Cooper. He's already got Michael Gallup. He's got Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield. So why not add another receiver who could come in and run that slot, run down the middle of the field, or even still, if you put him on the outside, he works on the outside real well. CeeDee Lamb fills that role, and CeeDee Lamb, along with Ruggs and Jeudy, those are the top 3 receivers. So the fact that Dallas got him there, I do like that pick. And again, they're in the NFC East. So you got the Eagles, you got the Giants, and the Redskins. So their secondaries aren't really the greatest right now. So why not take advantage of that and draft this young kid who can potentially become that number 1 wide receiver that you guys are looking for. 18th overall pick, Miami Dolphins. They went Austin Jackson, the offensive tackle from University of Southern California. That's a B. They just drafted Tua Tagovailoa earlier in the night, so they definitely have their franchise quarterback. They need to protect him, so it makes sense to draft an offensive tackle. Just like Tampa's situation. They got Tom Brady. Again, we need to bump up our line to protect our franchise guy. So Miami is following suit what the Bucs did. Smart move. I'll give you guys a B. Great job. The Las Vegas Raiders had the 19th overall pick. This is the pick from Chicago that they acquired last year when they did a trade, the Khalil Mack trade. So the 19th overall pick, the Raiders selected Damon Arnett. He is from Ohio State University. He's a cornerback. I give them a C. I felt like John Gruden and company could have definitely went other areas. They got a receiver. They got quarterbacks. They got a running backs. I feel they could have. They have a tight end. I feel like they could have used a little bit of offensive lineman or even defensive line, even linebacker. Especially since you guys got rid of Khalil Mack and all that. So I feel like you could have bumped up a little bit of that front 7. But again, I understand why they had to go secondary. Because again, Broncos have 3 legit receivers. Patrick Mahomes has Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins and Travis Kelce. The Chargers have Keenan Allen. So it makes sense to go a corner. But like I said, I'll give the grade a C. I think they could have gone elsewhere. But hey, we'll see what they do in the regular season. And with the 20th pick, the final pick, in the, well, not the final pick, but in the top, like the team numbers all the way to 20, the Jacksonville Jaguars had this pick. They took K'Lavon Chaisson. He is a defensive end from LSU, Louisiana State University. I give them a B+. The reason for that is they just got rid of Calais Campbell, the longtime veteran. He was in Jacksonville for about 2-3 years. So again, they're in that point of like, okay, like we contended one time and this experiment isn't working, so they're moving on. So I do like that pick, and they took a guy from LSU, which I'm an LSU fan. That was a great addition right there. He's done a lot in the national championship game. I saw that with the plays that he was making, getting to Trevor Lawrence and their running back, Travis Etienne, whatever his name is. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I don't know. Sorry for mispronunciations and stuff like that. Other than that, Jacksonville, they did a good job, and especially when you got Deshaun Watson in your division, you definitely have to lock him down. And not just Deshaun Watson in Houston. You got Derrick Henry in Tennessee. So you bump up your front 7. You got to do it, guys. You got to do it because these quarterbacks and running backs, they're becoming way too quick, guys. So you got to do what you got to do. All right, guys, I'm going to cap the video off right there. The next video will be the team selecting from 21 all the way down to 32. First round only, guys. The playoff teams. So let's see what trades have happened, what moves and stuff like that, and who did what, and then see if these teams are going to contend in this upcoming season, the 101st season of the National Football League. So I will update that video here shortly, and or not shortly. I will add that video down the road. Excuse me, guys. Like, so I'm still getting used to this, so forgive me. It's your boy King Darius here. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, follow. Do me that favor, help me out, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to grow and be a bigger person and all that, and do something productive, you know. So thank you guys so much, and you guys stay safe and have a nice day.